So as always, we start off with our practice with the cleansing breath. So we come on our backs, we put the sandbag on the abdomen, resting the back of the head against the floor, separating the feet, shoulders width apart, placing the arms at the side of the body with the palms facing upward, relaxing the body comfortably against the floor. Letting the eyes close. Using the mind to scan the body. Check the body for tension. Check the body for any points of stress. And trying to release those areas of stress from the body. Checking the body and the mind for any stress, for any tension, and trying to release them. We're going to release stress from the body and from the mind as we exhale the breath. So we're going to breathe in slowly through the nose. And as we are breathing in, we are causing the abdomen to rise upward. We hold the breath in the mouth, we open the mouth, and then we slowly breathe out through the mouth, squeezing all the air out. After we release the breath, we close the mouth, and then we breathe in again, slowly through the nose. We hold the breath, we open the mouth, and then we slowly breathe out. Let the mouth close, breathe in through the nose. Hold the breath, open the mouth, slowly breathe out. One more time, breathe in through the nose. Open the mouth, squeeze the air out through the mouth, empty the lungs. Then we transition into variation 2 of the cleansing breath. When we breathe in through the nose, we hold the breath, we open the mouth, and we release all the air out quickly. Let the mouth close, reset your body, and then breathe in again through your nose. Open the mouth, exhale quickly. Close the mouth, reset your body. Breathe in again through your nose. Open the mouth, release. One more time, breathe in. Let your mouth open, exhale. Remove the bag from the abdomen. Place your right palm on your lower chest, your left hand on the back of your right, your thumbs touch together, make a pyramid shape. Your eyes are closed, your lips are together, the tip of the tongue is lightly touching the roof of the mouth. We breathe in slowly, and as we breathe in, we use the mind to visualize that we are drawing energy from 3 inches below the navel, moving it up the spine, moving it to the crown of the head, and then into the middle of the forehead. On the exhalation, we move the energy through the arms, into the hands, and down the legs and into the feet. Relaxing the body with each exhalation, energizing and bringing life force into the body with each inhalation. With each inhalation of your breath, the energy makes a circuit. The circuit begins 3 inches below the navel. It rises up the spine, it moves to the crown of the head, and then it moves to the middle of the forehead. The exhalation of the breath moves the energy through the arms into the hands, simultaneously down the legs and into the feet. So we want to feel this circuit of energy each time we take a breath, whether we are being still or if we are in motion. While we are doing the movements and postures, we try to move the breath, we try to move the energy. The practice of yoga is a continuous movement and control over the breath. The breath should be coordinated with each movement and posture that we do. The breath should be coordinated with each thought that we have. We are never not controlling the breath. Yoga is the breath. So we slowly breathe in. We slowly exhale. The slow breathing cultivates the life force, increases the amount of life force and energy that we are able to store in the body. The breathing releases tension from the body. The breathing releases negative thoughts from the mind, and actually all other thoughts. While we are doing our yoga practice, we are trying to keep the mind clear of all external thoughts and maintain our focus on the control over the breath. This is the essence of what yoga actually is. So we're breathing slowly, moving the energy up the spine, moving it to the crown of the head, moving it into the middle of the forehead. With each inhalation, as we slowly breathe out through the nose, we send the energy through the arms into the hands, and at the same time, down the legs and into the feet, allowing the energy to make a complete circuit. The energy that we are generating is circulating into all parts of the body, into all the cells that make up the body, into all the molecules that make up the body, into all the atoms that make up the body. We want to permeate our entire being with the life force and energy that we are getting from the breath. This is what separates yoga from simply stretching. Now take your time, breathe in and lift the hands off the chest. Slowly breathe out and lower the arms to the floor next to the body. Bring the legs together, bring the feet together, flexing the feet towards the body, contracting the thigh muscles. Lift the head and shoulders until the chin comes to the chest. Elevate the hands above the thighs. Exhale and squeeze the abdominal muscles. Inhale and let your body rise. Your arms are shoulders height. And with the exhalation, the hands come down to the knees. And we breathe in slowly. And we breathe out slowly. Breathing in and breathing out. We cross the legs into Sesh pose, variation 1. We take the hands and we hold on to the front leg. And we pull against the leg and we sit all the way up into the ischial tuberosities, onto your sit bones. And we press the forearms down towards the thighs. We keep the tip of the tongue connected to the roof of the mouth in order to facilitate the movement of energy through the two primary energy channels in the body. One energy channel moves to the front part of the body and connects to the tip of the tongue. Another energy channel moves to the back of the body, goes to the top of the head, and the end at the roof of the mouth. So we keep the tip of the tongue connected to the roof of the mouth in order to create that circuit. Again, this is the essence of the practice of yoga, to move energy, not just to stretch muscles, okay? So we breathe in slowly through the nose. We breathe out slowly through the nose. Breathing in slowly and tilting your head halfway back. Slowly exhaling and releasing the neck, allowing the head to go back. Breathing in and raising the head up straight. Slowly exhale and lower the head down and touch the chin to the chest. Breathe in and raise the head up straight. Slowly turn your head to the left as you are exhaling, allowing each vertebra in the neck to turn independently, one at a time, releasing tension from the trapezius muscles in the neck and the shoulders, causing blood to pump through the main arteries that go through the neck into the head, flooding the brain with life force from the blood. Breathe in and turning the head to the center. Hold it here, and then slowly exhale and turn the head to the right. Releasing the neck, releasing the shoulders, lengthening, letting go, opening up the throat, opening up the blood vessels or the main arteries through the neck that feed into the eyes, the ears, the sinuses, the brain, the glands in the throat, the glands in the brain. And then turn the head back to the front and look forward. Take your right hand and place it underneath your left knee. Place your left hand in the back of your right hand. Turn your chest and shoulders square with your left thigh. Breathe in. With your exhalation, release downward and lay your chest to your thigh. Contract your abdomen out of the way. Try to bring your chin down towards your knee. Wrap your arms around your leg and squeeze chest to thigh and chin to knee. Breathe in, slowly breathe out. Breathe in, and slowly breathe out. Let go of your leg, and as you breathe in, rise up, turning to your right. With your exhalation, place your hands underneath your right knee. As you breathe in, lift your chest and flatten your back. And as you exhale, relax into the position. Remember, every movement that we do is done with the breath. We slowly breathe in, and as we exhale, we release. The exhalation allows the mechanical release of the body, releasing the neck and shoulders, releasing the hips, releasing the knees, relaxing the ankles. As we breathe in, we feel the abdomen expand against the thigh. As we exhale, we feel the abdomen contract. That motion is massaging the internal organs, stimulating digestion and elimination. As we breathe in, we draw the energy up the spine. The body rises up, the arms come up with the body. As we exhale, we feel the energy move through the arms into the hands as we grasp the hands around the knees from behind. As we breathe in, we lift the chest and we flatten the back. And as we are exhaling, we fold the body forward from the waist, hinging at the hips, lengthening the spine, releasing the ankles, the knees, the lower back, the shoulders, the neck. With the inhalation, we extend the arms and reach forward as far as we can. With the exhalation, we bring the hands to the floor. We bring the chin down towards the chest. We relax in the neck and the shoulders. And we breathe in slowly. And we breathe out slowly. And we find our comfort zone within the pose. We breathe in. And we breathe out. As we breathe in, we rise up. We move from the hips. The arms are even with the ears. The whole body moves as one piece, the hands above the head. The thumb and forefingers come together. And with the exhalation, we release the shoulders and we release the wrists down to the knees. And we feel the energy move through the arms into the hands, down the legs and into the feet. And we close the eyes. We relax, we release. We breathe in slowly. We breathe out slowly. Releasing, relaxing, letting go of all tension from the body. As we breathe in, we feel the abdomen rise. We feel the abdomen expand. As we breathe in, we try to draw energy and life force from the lower back, from below the navel, and we try to draw that energy up the spine. We try to move it to the crown of the head, into the middle of the forehead. As we breathe out, we use the mind, we use our intention to move the energy through the arms into the hands, into the fingers, simultaneously down the legs and into the feet. Breathing in slowly, breathing out slowly, trying to build up awareness and consciousness of the movement of energy, trying to use our intention to cause the energy to move, to cause the energy to flow. Eyes closed, tip of the tongue connected to the roof of the mouth. Moving energy, moving life force. Now from here, we're gonna go through one round of alternate nostril breathing. We're gonna take the left hand, we put the thumb and the four fingers together. We keep the other three fingers straight, making a circular shape with the thumb and forefinger. We put the left wrist to the left knee. With the right hand, we fold the first two fingers down into the middle of the palm. Then we place the right thumb against the right nostril. And we breathe in through the left nostril very slowly. The eyes are closed, the tip of the tongue connected to the roof of the mouth. Fill up your lungs all the way up to your chest. Now slowly breathe out through your left nostril. Close your left nostril, open up your right. Breathe in slowly through your right nostril. And breathe out slowly through your right. Close your right, open your left. Breathe in, count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close your left nostril. Open your right nostril. Exhale and count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now breathe in slowly through your right nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close both your nostrils. Open your left nostril. Exhale and count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now breathe in through your left and count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close your left nostril, open up your right, exhale and count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now breathe in through your right, count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close both your nostrils. Open your left nostril. Control your breath slowly, count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remove your hand from your nose. Put your thumb and forefingers together. Put your wrist back to your knee. Now breathe slowly through your nose. And slowly breathing out. Breathing in. And slowly breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. Now take your time, uncross your legs. Try to stay aware of the life force and energy that you generated while doing the breathing. Wiggle your toes. Shake out your knees. Now keep your legs together, keep your feet together. I want you to flex your feet towards your body until you feel the front part of your legs contract. Bend your knees just a little bit. Make a slight little pyramid shape with your knees. Put your hands behind your knees and sit up into your ischial tuberosities, onto your sit bones. Then extend your arms to the side. Put your fingertips to the floor. Focus at the shoulder joint. and rotate your arms up towards the ceiling. And with your inhalation, lift. With your exhalation, bring your hands together. And as you breathe in, turn your hands forward. As you exhale, reach for your feet. Put your head down and put your chin to your chest. Relax your shoulders and breathe in and slowly breathe out. Relax your shoulders, lengthen your spine. And breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Let go of your feet and inhale up, arms above the head. Exhale, lower your legs down flat, flex your feet, and let your arms slowly come down and return to your knees. Release your shoulders. And breathe in and slowly breathe out, relaxing. As we go through the movements and postures, you want to keep your mind continuously on controlling the breath. Each movement is done in coordination with the breath, because coordinating movement with breath is the essence of the practice of yoga. Not just moving without inhaling or exhaling. Your movements are supposed to facilitate the flow of energy, the flow of life force. Your movements are supposed to cause an increase in your blood circulation. Your movements are supposed to stimulate the organs to function properly. Your movements and postures are supposed to help to restructure your body. So you have to do this with the breath. The breath is the essence. The breath is the key. There is no yoga unless there is breathing. So with the legs together, the feet together, we bend the knees again. Flex your feet. Make sure you keep those thigh muscles contracted. And we sit up into the sit bones. We extend, rotate from the shoulder. We want to mobilize the joints. We breathe in and we lift the arms. We breathe out and we bring the hands together. We breathe in and we turn the arms forward. And we exhale and we reach and extend as far as we can. Try to disengage your arms from your shoulders. Put your head down and put your chin to your chest. And breathe in. Slowly breathe out. Breathe in. And slowly breathe out. Let go of your feet. Inhale up. Put your legs flat. Exhale. Feel the energy moving, circulating through your arms, into your hands, down your legs, into your feet. And breathe in. And slowly breathe out. Breathe in. And slowly breathe out. Take your time and come up onto your hands and knees. We're gonna switch positions and go into Sesh pose, variation 2. The thighs are together, the feet are together. And we fold the toes underneath the feet, kind of bend the toes at a 90-degree angle. Take the hands and reach back. Turn your hands backwards. Reach back and control your weight with your hands. And ease your weight down onto your heels, opening up your toes, trying to get the balls of the feet to touch the floor. Lift the chest, lower the shoulders, and relax. We call this Sesh pose. The word Sesh means scribe. This is one of the 3 primary positions that the scribes of ancient Kemetic sat in when they wrote the hieroglyphs, or what are more correctly known as Madhu Nature. We breathe in We slowly breathe out. We breathe in. We breathe out and we relax the shoulders. We relax the arms. We relax the chest muscles. We let the weight of the body ease into the toes, lengthening the toes, opening up the ligaments in the feet. Breathe in and let your arms rise as you breathe in. Exhale slowly as the hands come forward onto the floor. Lift the feet and wiggle the toes. Point your feet and place your insteps to the floor. Place your hands next to your legs. Inhale. And as we exhale, we relax and ease the weight down onto the insteps. The insteps are the tops of your feet. We're lengthening the ligaments in the top, the tendons in the top of the feet. We're opening up the ankle. We are restructuring the structures of the feet. The hands rest upon the thighs. We want to relax the shoulders completely so we're not feeling any tension. This is called Sesh Pose Variation 3. We breathe in. We breathe out. These postures that we are doing facilitate the opening of energy that allows for greater creativity and greater connection to the divine life force that we call the creator, or that we call the ancestors or the forces of nature. We take our hands, we make a merkut, a pyramid with the hands. We place the hands to the floor. We breathe in, and as we exhale, we contract the abdomen. We bring the chest to the thighs. We bring the forehead into the pyramid the hands are making. And we breathe in slowly. As we exhale, we relax the body into the floor. We breathe in, exhale, relax the neck and shoulders. As we breathe in, we feel the abdomen expand against the thighs. As we exhale, we feel the abdomen contract. As we are breathing in, we rise up, push it against the floor, straighten the arms. We let the arms rise as the body comes all the way up, and we spread the thumbs away from the fingers. And as we exhale, we place the thumbs into the middle of the feet. And we place the rest of the hand against the floor. Okay? So we're going to challenge ourselves. Only go as far as your body allows you to go. Don't try to force yourself. You breathe in and you fill up your lungs all the way up into your chest. As you exhale, you come down into your forearms. This pose is called Kephra position. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. This is Kephra Variation 1. As you breathe in, expand your lungs all the way up into your chest. Exhale. Bring your head up, bring your chin to your chest. Push against the floor with both hands evenly and rise yourself up. Let your arms come forward, come up onto your hands and knees, okay? So we're trying to open up the knees. We're trying to open up the thighs. We try to open up the psoas muscle, which is a deep muscle inside of the abdominal cavity. Now take your right foot and bring it to the front. Bend the toes of your left foot and lift your left knee. Come into your lunge position. Breathe in. Exhale, the left knee down. Point your left foot, place your instep down. Place your arms underneath your right thigh. Then we're gonna come up into kneeling tekken. Breathe in and rise up. Exhale and put your hands together. Inhale and let the left hand come behind the right. Exhale, the hands down to the right knee. Now breathe in. And as you exhale, you're going to lengthen your left thigh. Open up the thigh, open up the hip joint, lengthening the ligaments, the muscles, and the tendons in the hip joint, in the thigh, the quadricep muscle in the front part of the thigh, the hip, the inner thigh, and the outer thigh. We're going to then arch the spine and go deeper into the psoas muscle. When we breathe in, we lift the chest. We push against the knee as we exhale. We arch backwards, opening up the chest, releasing the neck, release the shoulders. And then we bring the head up. We bring the chest to the thigh. We separate the hands and we ease the hands down to the floor. And then from here, we bend the toes of the left foot and we lift the left knee up. From here, we rotate the bottom of the left foot flat. We place the right hand to the inner part of the right foot. We place the left hand to the right wrist and we slide the left hand up the arm until the palm comes to the chest and then turn on the waist, extending the left arm up. Inhale the left arm to the front and extend the arm over the ear parallel with the floor. With the inhalation, we raise the left arm straight up. We exhale the left hand next to the right hand. We put the right hand to the other side of the right foot. We come up into the toe of the left foot and we inhale the right leg up into the air. We exhale the right foot down. And then from here, we breathe in. And then we slowly exhale as we bend the arms and we dip down and forward and inhale up. And we exhale and arch the spine. And breathe in. Slowly breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Fold the toes, lift the knees, inhale up. Adjust your feet. Exhale and push backward. Try to get your heels to the floor. Inhale and rise up to the balls of your feet. Exhale your knees down. Let your head come up. Lift your feet, point your toes, and place your insteps to the floor. Let your right hand come in front of your right knee. Your left hand in front of your left knee. Sit. Your buttocks to your heels. Take your right forearm down. Take your left forearm down. Relax. Come into Heru Im'akit. Heru Im'akit. Breathe in. Slowly breathe out. Extend your arms. Breathe in. As you exhale, transfer your weight from your knees into your hands. Inhale up. Exhale, arch your spine. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fold your toes, lift your knees. Inhale up. Adjust your feet. Exhale and push backwards. And breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale up to the balls of your feet. Exhale your knees down. Let your head come up. Lift your feet, point your toes, place your insteps to the floor. Breathe in. As you exhale, relax your knees, bend your knees. Bend your buttocks down to your heels, your chest to your thighs, your forehead to the floor. Breathe in. And slowly breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out, relaxing into Mesu Heru. Inhaling, exhaling, rise up onto your hands and knees. We're going to repeat our lunge position on the opposite side. So the left foot goes forward, the hands on each side of the left foot. We bend the toes of the right foot and we lift the right knee. We lower the hips, we bring the chest up, we look forward. Keep the neck and shoulders relaxed, keep the facial muscles relaxed. Breathe in, exhale, the right knee down. Point the right foot, place the instep down. Place the arms underneath the left thigh. Use your inhalation to rise up. Use your exhalation to bring hands together. Inhale the left hand behind the right. Exhale the hands down to the left knee. Breathe in. With your exhalation, you lengthen your right thigh, keeping your back straight. Breathe in and lift the chest. Push against the knee as you exhale. Let your head come up. Let your chest come down. Separate your hands and ease your hands down. Bend the toes of your right foot and lift the right knee. Rotate the bottom of the right foot flat. Put your left hand to the inner part of your left foot and press it down. Put your right hand to your left wrist and let it slide up your arm. Get your hand to your chest, turn on the waist, point that right elbow all the way up, and then extend the arm up. Inhale the right arm to the front, exhale it out over your ear. Inhale the right arm up, exhale it down next to the left hand to the opposite side of your left foot. Come up to the toe of your right foot. Put your right knee down. Let your left leg go back. Breathe in, exhale into Mesu Heru, what we call our child pose. Relax the knees, the ankles. Relax the shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out. Now rise up onto your hands and knees. Put your thighs together. Put your feet together. Use your hands to ease your weight down onto your heels, lengthening your instep. Palms resting upon your thighs. And then breathe in and breathe out. Relax your shoulders. We're going to go back into Kephra pose again. Kephra variation 1. We're trying to keep the legs on the floor. We're going to arch back. We're going to open up the thighs, open up the hips, open up the abdomen, open up the chest. So as we breathe in, the arms spread out. The thumbs are stretched out. We put the thumbs put the thumbs down into the center of the feet, or you can adjust your feet however you need to make the movement comfortable. Okay, from here, we're going to breathe in. We're going to lift the chest. Going into Kephra variation 1. Exhale, ease the weight onto the forearm and relax. As we hold this position, we feel the thighs open up. We feel the hips open up. We feel the spine open, the chest open. We breathe in, bring the breath all the way up into the chest, and then we exhale. We bring the head up and we touch the chin to the chest. We push against the floor and we rise. We exhale, the arms to the front, The hands come down and we come up into the hands and knees. And we fold the toes underneath the feet. We put the hands next to the legs and we take a seat onto the heels. And we breathe in and we slowly exhale. Inhale and slowly exhale. From here, we're going to stand up. We put the hands to the floor. We shift back onto the bottom of the feet as we fold the body forward. And then we rise up with the inhalation. Back is straight. We exhale, relaxing, sinking the weight into the bottom of the feet. Okay? From here, we're going to bring our feet. From here, we're going to bring our feet together. I'm sorry. You're going to come back to the back part of your mat. I got to go. Oh, this is right. Okay. Come back to the back part of your mat. You want your two big toes to come together. We're going to go into Ma'at Ka. Okay. The feet together, the toes, the two big toes are touching, the heels come apart about half an inch. We take our hands and we fold them into Kemetic fist. We fold the fingers until the tips of the fingers come to the middle of the palm. The thumb comes on top of the fist. The arms are at the side of the body. We lift the chest below the shoulders. We exhale and we bend the knees slightly. We tuck the hips. We let the weight sink into the right foot. And we inhale the left leg up, lift the knee high, flex the foot. As we exhale, we extend and we lower the left heel to the floor, transfer the weight into the left foot, lift the right foot and adjust. Find your balance between your feet. Coming to the first step of the Ma'at Ka sequence. Open up your hands into what we call Kemetic fist. Stiffen your hands, stiffen your arms, rotate your arms from the shoulders. Use your inhalation to lift your arms up. Use your exhalation to bring your hands together. Use your inhalation to tilt your head halfway back. Use your exhalation to release your neck and allow your head to go back all the way. Breathe in and bring your head up straight. Shifting your hips back and bending forward, touching your fingertips to the floor. Opening up your shoulders, open up your spine. As you breathe in, rise up. Move from your waist so your head stays in between your arms. When you exhale, release your neck. Let your head go back. Inhale and bring your head up straight. Let the back of your hands come together and exhale. Make a straight line. Breathe in, straight line. Breathe in, exhale to your right. Turn your palms to the right. Inhale, exhale and bend your arms at the elbows, making right angles. This is Ka position. Breathe in, exhale, let your head turn to your left, looking towards your left forearm. Inhale, bring your chin over your chest. Exhale, look to your right. Turn your head, bring your chin over your chest. Breathe in and turn your body to the front. Slowly exhale, compress the energy between your palms as your hands come together. Come up onto your left heel. Bend your right knee. Inhale. As you exhale, you bend from your waist, opening up the muscles in the back of the left leg. Let your hands come down to your big toe. Bend your arms back towards your chest. Rise from your waist as you inhale. Put both legs straight, both feet flat. Exhale. Inhale, your arms up above the head. Exhale and release your neck. Allow your head to go back. Breathe in and bring your head up straight. Let the back of your hands come together. And exhale, make a straight line from fingertip to fingertip. Inhale. Exhale, your body parallel with the floor. Breathe in. Exhale and rotate so that your left hand locks into the inside of your left foot. Your right arm is straight. You turn your head and you look up at your right hand. Turn your body parallel with the floor, chest over the floor. Inhale and rise up. Exhale. All your motion is from your core. Bend your arms. Inhale. Imagine a big giant ball of energy between your hands. And as you exhale, you compress that energy down from a giant ball down to the size of a marble in between your palms. And then use your inhalation to extend your arms up into Tekken. Exhale, release the neck, allow your head to go back. Inhale, your head up straight. Let the back of your hands come together. Exhale, make a straight line. Breathe in. Exhale. Lower your arms down next to your body. Make your Kemetic fist. Bend that left knee. Transfer your weight into your left foot. Inhale your right knee up. Lift the knee high as you can. Flex your foot. Exhale, straighten your leg parallel with the floor. Lower your right heel to the floor. Transfer your weight into your right foot. Adjust your left foot. Find your balance between your feet. Determine your distance that you need to have. Open up your hands. Rotate your arms from the shoulders and inhale up. Exhale as your hands come together. Inhale as you tilt your head halfway back. Exhale as you release your neck. Inhale and bring your head up straight. Shifting your hips back. Bending forward as you exhale and touch your fingertips to the floor. As you breathe in, rise up. Moving from your waist. As you exhale, release your neck. Let your head go back. Inhale and bring your head up straight. Let the back of your hands come together. Exhale, make a straight line from fingertip to fingertip. Breathe in. Exhale to your left. Turn your palms to your left. Breathe in. Exhale and bend your arms at making right angles. Inhale. As you exhale, turn your head to the right. As you breathe in, turn your head, bring your chin over your chest. Exhale, look to your left. Turn your head back to the center. Breathe in and turn your body forward. As you exhale, bring your palms together. Compress the energy ball in between your hands. Come up onto your right heel. Bend your left knee and shift your hips back. Inhale. As you exhale, bend from your waist. Lower your hands down and touch your big toe. Bend your arms back towards your chest. As you inhale, let your body rise up. Put both your feet flat, both your legs straight. Use the inhalation of your breath to elevate your arms. Reach as high as you can. As you exhale, release your neck. Let your head go back as far as you can. Breathe in and bring your head up straight. Let the back of your hands come together. Exhale, make a straight line. Breathe in. Exhale, your arms down next to your body. Bending your right knee. And as you inhale, bring your left foot up. As you exhale, bring your left foot down next to your right foot. And breathe in and slowly exhale. Place your right palm in front of your chest. Put your left hand on the back of your right. Inhale. As you exhale, turn to your left. Let your upper body turn, keeping your palms in front of your chest. Inhale. Slowly turn your head to the right as you exhale. As you breathe in, this is called pose of Sahu. Inhale and bring your chin over your chest. Exhale, look to your left, look behind you. Turn your head, bring your chin over your chest. Breathe in and turn your body to the front. And then exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, turn to your right. Keep your palms in front of your chest as you turn your body to your right. Inhale. As you exhale, let your head turn to your left. Inhale, your chin over your chest. Exhale and look to your right. Turn your head back to the center. Breathe in and turn your body to the front. And then exhale. As you inhale, extend the arms above the head. Keep the hands flat. With your exhalation, open up your arms and feel the energy surrounding your body, transitioning into pose of Self-Ket, representing protection, creating an aura of energy, an energy field around the body that protects you in many different ways. Breathe in, breathe out. Place your right palm in front of your chest. Place your left hand to the back of your right, your thumbs touching. Breathe in. As you exhale, you're going to turn from your hips, turn from your middle back, turn from your upper back, twisting the spine into pose of Sahu. And then breathe in. As you exhale, transition left arm back, right palm to the chest, going into the pose of men. Breathe in, exhale and bend your left arm at the elbow. Inhale. As you exhale, turn your head to the right. Releasing both your shoulders flat, opening up your neck, stimulating the glands and organs in your throat. With your inhalation, turn your head and bring your chin over your chest. As you exhale, look to your left arm. Open up your neck in the opposite direction. Turn your head and line up your chin with your chest. Breathe in and turn your body to the front. Exhale, your left hand to the back of your right. Your thumbs are touching together, making a Merkut shape. Now breathe in. We're going to slowly turn to the right as we exhale. Breathe in. As we exhale, let the right arm go straight back. Put the left palm to the chest. Inhale. Exhale and bend the right arm, making right angle. Inhale. Exhale and turn the head and look to the left. Inhale, your chin over your chest. Exhale, look to your right. Turn your head, bring your chin over your chest. Inhale your body to the front. Exhale, move your left hand. Put your right palm in front of your chest, your left hand on the back of the right. Inhale your arms up. Exhale and open up, transition into pose of self-catch. And then breathe in, slowly breathe out. Inhale. And as you exhale, release your arms down next to your body. And then breathe in. Exhale, your hands together in front of your thighs. Inhale, let your arms rise. Create pyramid shape with your arms. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Place your palms in front of your chest. We're going to transition into the pose of immortality. Shift your weight into your right foot. As you inhale, you lift your left knee, point your left foot. As you exhale, you put the top of your left foot to the floor. And then from here, you tuck your hips, find your balance. Breathe in. And as you exhale, ease downward, taking a seat. Inhale your right arm to the inner part of your right knee. Exhale and turn to your left. The right arm against your knee is twisting your spine. Release your shoulder. Bring your palms facing your chest with your fingertips touching. As you breathe in, open up your arms. Make a straight line. As you exhale, make your fist. Inhale, look at me, do what I'm doing. Put your front foot flat. Okay, do what he's doing. Imitate him. Then exhale and turn your head to the right. Inhale, bring your chin over your chest. Exhale, turn your head to your left. Inhale your left fist to your right fist. Once your fists touch together, you exhale, you open up your arms in front of your chest. As you breathe in, you push against the floor and you rise up. And then exhale, take a seat. Inhale the left knee up. Exhale the left foot flat. Breathe in. Exhale the arms down in front of the thighs and then to the side of the body. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees, tuck your hips. Breathe in. As you exhale, your hands come together. And as you inhale, you rise up. You exhale your palms in front of the chest. We're going to repeat the pose of mortality on the opposite side. So you shift your weight into your left foot. You inhale your right foot up. Point your right toe towards the floor. As you exhale, extend the top of the right foot to the floor and then tuck your hips. Breathe in. As you exhale, ease downward. Inhale your left arm to the inside of your left knee. Push against your left knee to allow your body to twist to the right. Put your fingertips together, palms facing your chest. As you inhale, open up your arms. As you exhale, make your fist. Inhale, exhale, turn the head to the left. Inhale your chin over the chest. Exhale, turn your head to the right. Inhale your right fist to your left fist. Once the fists touch, exhale, open up your hands. And then as you breathe in, you're going to push up. Lifting up. Exhale, sink your weight into your left foot. Inhale, your right foot up. Exhale, your right foot down next to your left foot. Breathe in, and then exhale. Your goal is to be a little bit smoother than me. Separate your hands next to your body. Empty your shoulders. So that's positive immortality on both sides. Now breathe in. As you exhale, shift your hips back. Bend your knees. Take a seat. Come down onto your back into Sahu pose. Let your body rest. Inhale and exhale, relaxing your spine against the floor. Closing your eyes, breathing slowly through your nose. Let your abdomen expand as you breathe in. Let your abdomen contract as you exhale. And breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and slowly exhale. Inhaling, exhale. Relax. Control the breath evenly through your nostrils. Control the breath evenly through your nostrils. Feel your body relaxing completely against the floor as you exhale. Kind of let go of any tension that may be left in the body. Kind of release your spine. Kind of feel your nostrils open. Feel the breath moving. Now, after you breathe out for the last time, let your hands come up off your chest. Let your arms and your hands go down next to your body, palms facing flat against the floor. Then bring your legs together, let your feet come together and flex your feet towards you. Lift your head and shoulders until your chin comes to your chest. Elevate your hands above your thighs. As we exhale, we squeeze and we lift up and we exhale the hands down to the knees. And we breathe slow and deep. Trying to feel the positive healing effect of the movements, of the postures, and especially of the breath. Okay? Moving your body around in different poses without the breath is really anti-yoga. Yoga is the breath. Okay? The physiological, the biochemical, and the bioenergetic effects of breathing is what produces the effects that you want to get from your practice of yoga. Okay? It's not just doing up dog, down dog, warrior 1, 2, and 3, just so you can have thighs and buttocks and strong core muscles. You can go to the gym and do that, just lifting some weights. Okay. So we're gonna finish by working with some healing sounds. These three healing sounds that we do is called Om Shu Ra. Okay? So you want to be able to sit comfortably. We're going to create the sound of Om, O-M. Okay? Om is the universal sound of energy. So breathe in through your nose. You want to fill up your lungs all the way from below your navel, all the way up into your chest. And when you make that sound, you want to feel it vibrate throughout your entire being, from head to toe. The second sound is called Shu. Shu is S-H-U. And Shu is the word, the ancient Kemetic word for the breath, for the energy, the life force that's in the air that surrounds us and that creates the atmosphere. So we breathe in through the nose. And so you want to be able to pay attention and feel the change that's taking place over you simply by vibrating your body, the cells, the molecules, the atoms of your body at the frequency that the sound of Shu creates. The third sound is called Ra, R-A. Ra represents the life force and the energy of the sun, the healing heat energy that is created by the solar disk that we call the sun. So we breathe in slowly through the nose. And so finally, we want to take all three sounds and combine them together into what we call Om Shu Ra. Om Shu Ra. Okay? So we breathe in through the nose. Bring the breath all the way up into the chest. Shu. Now let's breathe. And just pay attention to the change that is taking place, that has come over us because we have created those sounds, because we have vibrated those sounds, because we have engaged in frequency changes, where we're changing the frequency that the body and the mind and the spirit is vibrating on. and we have harmonized our frequency that we're operating from with that frequency that operates within the universe. Thus, we have increased our own potential and our own ability to create whatever it is that we choose to create using our mind, using our consciousness. Again, this is why the essence of the practice of yoga is breath control. Control the breath, control the mind, control consciousness. We should create our own consciousness, not allow society, not allow the surrounding culture to create our consciousness. We need to control our own biochemistry. We need to control our own physiology. Most of the things that we call consciousness, that we call awareness, is nothing but something that is created within us from external sources called society, Western society, Christianity, Islam, Hebrewism, Judaism, whatever religion that it is, whatever type of system that was created by these humans who are not us. Those things are being used to create our consciousness and to control our thoughts and our behavior. So that's why we return back to the ancestral source from which everything came in the beginning. Okay? So we're going to end our session by saying Ankh Uja Seneb, which means life, health, and prosperity. So Ankh Uja Seneb Hotep. The class is over. Thank you very much. And so the whole key to everything we did today was to learn how to flow. Flowing is the key. How do we connect our practices together into a flowing sequence?